for mature audiences.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Cave! Alright, so we are the cavemen from the cave. My name is Stephen Koo.
I'm Mark Nelson.
Erwan Yusuf.
And this is about age, so I'm the youngest. This is Revilson Fernandez.
Yeah. Wow.
Right.
Being in,
First joke of the day.
in the industry you guys are in, I'm sure you guys get asked a lot, how old are you? Like, all the time, right?
Well, no. Well, here in the Philippines, people always ask, how young are you?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's to flatter your ego.
We need all the flatter we
so
can
we're
get.
talking about age and if it really matters. But before we get into that, we like to do this thing called Extra Extra, where we talk about weird news all around the world.
Yeah.
Okay, of course.
So there was this guy called David Beckman, not David Beckham. That's why I
Not the
actually
football
read,
player.
Not the football player.
Okay.
That's why I read the article. 63, lives in Illinois. He attempted to put his cock in his peacock, and I'm not lying. It sounds perfect, and because it is, it's like
cock
the
and a
best
peacock.
headline ever.
Yes.
Was his peacock male or female?
I did not ask that
'Cause
question
if
or read
it's
through.
Is it even
female-
relevant, Wilson?
Well, yeah, if it's male, then that's kind of weird. But if it's female,
Oh,
then,
that's
hey.
perfectly acceptable,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
So basically, he did that, and then he killed the peacock, and he was arrested for animal.
that was
abuse.
really,
That's
that was
a
really,
foul abuse right there. Oh, my God. Terrible.
Hey, peacock, have
All
some
right.
cock.
Next, extra.
Talking about older men,
Okay,
Richard
what-
Branson.
Oh, that is a man to look up to.
Exactly, one of my heroes.
My idol.
Recently lost a bet to his friend. What's his name? Tony Fernandez,
Tony
who is the
Fernandez.
CEO of
AirAsia.
Exactly.
Is this where he wears a stewardess outfit?
He dressed up as a stewardess because he lost a bet. So pretty cool. And this is dedication
Champion.
from Perth
Nice.
to Kuala Lumpur. So that's
a long-ass flight.
7-8 hour flight.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Did he actually serve guests
Yeah,
on
yeah,
plane?
he
Wow.
acted as a
No
stewardess.
way.
Man of his
That
word.
is awesome.
Next.
That is brilliant.
The
We should
Scottish-
do that one of these days. We should do a bet,
You guys
and
would.
we should wear
seriously.
a female
Outfit.
outfit.
How is
on
it
the
going to be
show.
different to what you normally wear at home anyway?
Actually,
We'll
yeah.
come up with a
I have a
challenge.
record for 8 hours in heels. That's anything beyond that is too much.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
anyway.
get blisters.
Okay.
Moving on. This is something that'll make the three of you very happy, actually.
Okay.
In
Oh.
Scotland, they want to bring down the age of a major from 18 to 16.
That's still too old. Sorry, this is Mark Nelson.
So
by the way.
basically, what would that mean? That means that at 16, a girl or guy can move out of his parents' house, pay taxes, get married,
Wow.
act in porn movies, drink alcohol, smoke cigarettes, and all that jazz.
Basically,
So you guys wouldn't be illegal. Next,
wow.
Yes, because I'm 16.
talking about the icon of older men, Mr. Hugh Hefner.
Oh, champion.
Give him a hand of applause,
Oh,
please.
yes.
Yeah, really.
One
Thank
of the
you.
best.
Thank you.
So, just some facts that people didn't know about Hugh Hefner.
Okay.
Okay.
He actually rents the Playboy Mansion for
What?
$100 a year.
oh, he doesn't own it.
He rents it because he has a contract or something with the Playboy magazine, which he only owns 34% of. So it's pretty cool.
Wow.
He has slept with over 1,000 women in his life. He got married
Only?
to yeah.
Wow.
Over 1,000 women.
So it could be between
Only?
1,000 and
Yeah,
a
But
million.
those are all tens. Imagine.
Wait.
Okay.
He's gotten married 2 or 3 times. Never
Yeah.
cheated when he was married.
And he's been married for a long periods of time. It's not just
and
for a couple
guess,
months.
just to give some perspective to
Okay.
it, guess what the world record is for the most partners slept with in one day?
In one day?
In one day.
Rovilson.
Well,
Just a ballpark figure. Ready, set, go.
150.
Wrong. The name is Lisa Sparks. She's an American porn actress, and the trooper slept with 919 men in one
Wow.
day during one gangbang sequence. Now
Wow.
that
Wow.
is a lot of cock for her peacock. Okay.
Wow.
So moving on.
The video was
And
called.
after that, they buried her in a Y-shaped coffin. Thank you very much.
Yeah. The video was called "Hot Dogs Down the Hallway."
So I know. We were actually talking a while ago, and Steven
Yes, I
put
was,
this idea that he's writing a book.
Yeah, well, since we're in the topic of age, the
Okay.
age-old topic of age,
Okay.
I'm actually writing a book called "From My Brains to My Balls: How to Survive Life with Your Bare Essentials."
And he's being absolutely
And this is-
100%
and
serious.
this is the truth.
crayons.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a pop-up book.
would you guys
oh, I don't want to see that pop up. Better than a scratch and sniff, though.
would focus on the balls? Anyway, So there's a chapter there where you talk about different stages in a woman's life, you know. And well, I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with me, but I'm gonna share it with you guys. I call the age from 18 to 23 of a girl's life the age of innocence.
Or unless they're in Scotland, it's 16 to 23.
Yeah, 16 to 23. This is the age in a girl's life where they're like trying to explore. Wow, they just finished college.
Unicorns,
they
rainbows.
They believe in unicorns and shit like
Prince
that.
Charming.
Yeah, exactly.
Other things with horns.
23.
Your market.
23
basically.
to 26 is what we call the age of bewilderment. So they're bewildered, like, they want to sleep with so many guys that they trophy guys. They want to travel everywhere around the world, try out so many things, 26 to 30 is what I call the age of enlightenment. At this age, all of a sudden they really, I want a serious boyfriend, or like I think I need a real job, blah blah blah. Age 30 onwards is what I call the age of reality,
Or
otherwise
known as
the
desperate
age of desperation.
Jadedness.
I modulated my
So I
voice
don't know.
there, so no one recognizes
So I don't know if you guys agree, but then guys
our one.
have an equal amount of 4 stages, but in different like age variations.
So you guys would be
Because men mature slower,
Yeah.
generally.
So I think men's age of innocence is from 18 to 30.
Yeah.
So wait, you guys would
Agree
be
to
in. I'm not gonna ask you what your age is, but you guys would be in what bracket?
Innocence.
Total innocence.
Yeah.
30 to 35 would be age of bewilderment. 35 to 40 would be age of enlightenment. And 40 onwards would be age of reality.
But this is not only based on men. It's basically based on anything that goes on through your life during those
Correct.
stages. Let's take innocent age, for example. Let's talk about how important is job and financial stability at that age,
Very low on the scale.
right?
I mean, you're studying, you're still living at your parents' place.
And this applies to both boys and girls.
to men and women. And I mean, the world is your oyster. You don't know what you want to do in life yet.
we love oysters.
We love
And-
clams. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're all about your hormones are raging. You're out to explore and try out new things.
So basically, that's why people have more. They can concentrate more of their time on
Yeah.
finding that
Correct.
perfect guy and whatever, right?
So the thing is, guys, would you date an older girl or a younger girl, depending on which stage she is? I mean, Erwan, you're dating.
I've myself, and I know everyone's going to disagree with me in here. All my serious relationships have been with older women.
Yes, but that's because Erwan is 12.
Sorry.
I actually have to agree with him. I've dated older women, like 5 years older than me. I think they're more mature in a certain way.
When's the last
They
date?
have
wait,
less
wait.
issues.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Yeah, hold on.
When's the last time you dated an older woman?
Which millennium? Which decade was this,
Let's just
bro?
say
When you were in high
let's
school?
just say the negatives of the recent experiences balance the positives of the other option.
That meant absolutely nothing.
I'm just saying.
That just means any of the girls he's dated in the last 10 years, yeah, he's just putting you girls
All right,
down.
bring it back to
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
All right, good.
Rubbelson, Mark.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Why the younger women? Is it an emotional thing? Is it a physical thing? Is it a sexual thing? Is it because
For
of
me,
relationship?
actually, a lot of it, I think it's part of it is it's an attraction thing, but also it's a lifestyle thing. The lifestyle that I currently lead is all about travel. It's always about adventure, and
You need somebody to keep up with you.
Yeah, I appreciate someone that can keep up with me, that likes getting into the sports and the activities and the travel, and has the freedom to do all of that. And it just so happens that a lot of the time that's going to be someone that's younger.
There's no physical aspect.
Wilson has something.
I did mention the physical attraction.
Bullshit. Oh, sorry.
I did mention the physical attraction bit in there somewhere.
My cough
So
is
nothing
so
about
bad.
everything being tighter and where it's supposed to be, gravity
Brother,
being nice.
thank you. You hit the nail on the head, or the peacock in the cock, or whatever you want to call it. Feel the thigh and the breast of a 30-year-old, and then feel the thigh and the breast of a 16-year-old.
Wow, that's pure honesty right there.
So we're not even
hold on,
going over 30?
Over what?
what?
Over 30?
So wait, Rovi. So
Okay.
what is your age limit? It's okay. We've basically drawn the line.
Yes.
Me and Erwan think it's not so bad to date somebody your age or older.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
No,
nothing
absolutely
wrong.
not.
You both
Absolutely
are saying
not.
you prefer younger women.
Okay.
Okay.
Younger
What
than me.
is younger? Like, what's the line?
Let's say emotionally or mentally. what's the difference with a younger woman?
Emotionally, well, I mean, they're emotionally unstable at a younger age. A good majority of them.
And this is
they
why
haven't developed yet. How to.
Breasts.
And you like this?
No, but would you?
No, I don't like this. I want to avoid this. So, I mean,
But I thought
my disclaimer is Mark is into the ones that are a little younger than myself. No, I won't say a number, but you're just into ones that are a little younger than me. I like them not as old, but not as young either, somewhere in the middle. So I will say an age range 22 to 26.
Okay.
Wait. So
There.
there's the theory. There's
There.
a mathematical formula going around.
Okay.
It says, for you to date somebody younger, the rule is it's your age
Okay.
divided by 2 plus 7.
Yep.
Okay, so start computing, guys. Do you guys agree?
So I can date 20-year-olds basically. Aren't you guys jealous?
Okay.
So you want me to? I can calculate for all of you if you want.
No,
Or-
no need. It's all right.
No, it's
Because
okay.
they can always work it
No,
backwards.
My math is just fine.
Yeah.
So, but do you guys agree that rule?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's about right.
I have dated women in that bracket, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
Wait,
know
wait.
because I've seen in this country, especially, I've seen 15-year-olds date 29-year-olds and 30-year-olds. Like if it was nothing, and mentally they vibed, or maybe I don't know, the dude had like some sort of
Actually, you know what?
more of a fatherly role, or I don't know.
I think that one of the reasons that people do vibe that way is that if you go out, I mean, Stephen, you in a club, you've seen people from all age brackets going to the same club, dancing to the same music, drinking the same drinks, hanging out with the same people. And so they're naturally around people. Whereas you go to a different country and you'll say, okay, this is for the college age people, but then once they hit 25, then they get into it, they go to a different bar.
Okay. The thing is, when they're below 26, and I notice this, I don't want to generalize because it's bad to generalize, but women generally below 26,
Women generally what?
they really have a bad grasp of their emotional stability. I don't know if you guys agree.
So
I mean, they're really searching for themselves, and how can they find you if they haven't found themselves?
So that's what you. But
how
you're
deep?
saying that you guys prefer the below of 26.
I'm saying I prefer dating somebody my age or older, or if I was going to date anybody younger, nobody younger than 26.
Okay.
Agree, disagree?
I disagree.
I'm 26, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, so you can date Erwan.
I'm going to say that again.
Okay, you disagree because you're dating somebody who is how old?
24.
Okay.
24 going on.
But you know what
25,
really affects
but-
that? I find, okay, there's a whole mental age versus physical
Yeah.
age. Revilson talked about the thighs of a 30-year-old versus the thighs of a 20-year-old.
No, I think he said thighs of a 16-year-old.
16 years
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Did I say
Those of you
16?
listening
You
to what
bald
the podcast.
Oh, no, I did not say
Yeah,
16.
Freudian
All right.
slip
Come
right there.
on.
Okay. But there is a mental age
Said
versus
14.
physical age. Like, we're all basically discussing topics every week, and I am
You're
much younger.
No,
You
you're-
are
I'm
a
much younger
tiny bit younger.
than the
yeah,
three of you
your
guys.
mental age is basically
Exactly.
14.
So if you were saying, okay, if I was to place myself in an age bracket, you are this age if you are still doing this.
Okay, that's true. I mean, a mental age bracket, I think I understand your concept. It's not necessarily about the actual age. It's what maybe experience or whatever has given you.
Well, things change in
so
your
I mean,
life.
like, okay, Stephen could be at whatever age, but he may have the mental age of like a 12-year-old.
15.
That's true.
15, sorry, 15.
To be nice.
So, all right, yeah.
Yeah,
I
but you
think
know what?
that there are a lot of girls that are younger, but they mature faster.
And guys, vice versa.
Yes, exactly.
Brings me to my next topic. When does a guy become a dirty old man, and when does a woman become a cougar? So, like,
So,
for
Stephen, when did you become a dirty old man?
Wow, Mark. I call you Kuya, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But
Mentally,
anyway, I think the best gauge of a man becoming a dirty old man is if he starts carrying a clutch bag. Just kidding. But I'm just kidding. Anyway,
Sorry
but,
to all our Korean listeners out there. He didn't mean that.
But I think the rule, if you follow the rule, that pretty much says a lot because you can't be dating somebody that looks like your daughter. So I think that's a
Alright.
rule. If somebody looks like your daughter, then stop it.
so what's the acceptable age gap?
You know what? It's not
It
really
can't
the
be,
age.
It can't be a number. Now it's more physical,
the physical.
and aesthetics.
If you,
It's
if as a guy, I think, if as a guy you think you physically try to keep yourself fit,
yeah.
then you don't really look too
Mr.
far away from
Mr. Mark Nelson will have 6 packs until he's 70. So you're saying he's never gonna be a dirty old man? That is bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, honestly,
That's not
it's
bullshit.
also the way you treat a lady. If you're a dirty old man, it
Correct.
also goes to the term where if you're in a club and you're just buying drinks
Yeah.
for girls
Yeah.
and whatever, playing the percentages.
If you drive a nice
then that's
car,
great.
if you
drive a nice car, own club, say, hey, I'll introduce you to the DJ.
if your hairstyle's a bit too young for what your age is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
well,
but if you treat
I'm sorry,
a
I
lady
have
with
hair.
respect,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I still have hair. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I touched buttons there.
All right, I have a question. All right, we're talking about Hugh Hefner earlier. Is he a dirty old man? I mean, because his latest girlfriend, he's now married, right?
Oh.
I would say yes.
He's a dirty old man?
He's in his 80s. It's his 3rd marriage. He's
No,
he's
you know what?
slept in more than 1,000
I
women.
wouldn't call him a dirty old man just because
Maybe he was
He
single.
owns up to it. He doesn't like pretend like he's young and hip and trying to hang out with girls. He shows everybody that he's really older.
That's probably because dirty old man is pejorative.
I think it's really like the way you like what Rovi said, the way you carry yourself.
the way you treat
The way
somebody.
you-
I mean, you
Yeah.
can be a young guy, which is 30-ish, to
you-
late 25-ish.
And be a dirty
but
old
you
man.
treat-
Yeah.
but you are considered a dirty old
Yeah.
man because the way you treat somebody or the way you treat ladies. So.
I mean, I know young guys who try to get women through like money, jewelry, or bags or whatever, right? That's very dirty old man-ish.
That's
right?
true.
correct.
But they're all
That is
looking for
correct.
one thing. If they're older guys with younger girls, they're looking for young sex. Now, what's the difference between sex with a younger woman and sex with an older woman? To cap it all off.
I'm
Rovi,
sorry, I have no
We
experience
have
in
we have
one hour.
we have 2 minutes. Rovi.
Firmer. That's the first thing that comes to mind.
One word.
Okay, okay, that's it. That's your
All right,
only
go,
answer.
go.
So,
Yeah.
so now you're the physical
going.
douchebag. Okay.
I
Steven.
would say more variety
Okay.
for
Steven.
older women because they know more
So experience.
experience.
Okay. Mark.
I got nothing.
I would peg it to older women confidence. Even though like
Oh, so you mean you like the girl taking charge while you're
no,
doing
not
it?
necessarily. Like like a lot of younger women like are not confident being naked in front of everyone, being in compromising positions and everything. Older women would be
Lights
like,
on.
boom,
Okay.
I'll own it. This is what I look
Victoria's
like. and this is
Secret,
how-
baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Mark, coming back to you.
Coming back to me, still got nothing. No,
What was the question?
I don't have enough experience. No.
Like why do you prefer or no? What's the difference between sex with a younger woman and sex with an older woman?
Because
Okay.
to be honest, the difference between the two, it really comes down to the individual. Because you'll meet a young woman who might have had a lot of experience, right? So sexually, she may be a lot older, or you might find someone that is in their 30s, but was a bit of a prude.
Okay. So speaking of women like that,
Yeah.
we want to determine now before we end this segment and introduce our guest what it takes for a woman to be a cougar and a pussycat.
We're coming up with new terms.
Yeah. Our next guest, we'll find out if our next guest is a pussycat or a cougar. So we'll be right back. Come back after this short break with our sponsors.
Yeah.
None of them.
All right, well, guys, you've heard some really odd opinions from us boys, but now it's time to get a girl's opinion on the wonderful topic of age. And so we have the wonderful lady herself, Miss Tricia Centenera. Thank you for joining us.
This is the segment we call Grill the Girl.
Yes.
Yes.
Where's the grill?
Where's the girl? Right there.
Girl's right there.
Those are two very funny
Jokes.
Back to back. Wow.
Before you embarrass yourself or this podcast further,
Thank you for stopping
let me
them.
ask my 10 questions. Trisha,
Thank you.
Yes,
what
everyone.
is your favorite word?
Fuck.
Wow.
Yes. All right.
What is your least favorite word?
Please.
What? Really?
My mom would not like you.
But I say please and thank you all the time. So
Okay.
You know what? It's because guys come up to her and put the two words together. Please, fuck.
That was
Not quite.
you
Not
redeemed
quite.
yourself. I'll give you that one. Question number 3. What turns you on?
What turns me on in what sense?
Anything. Creatively,
Sexually.
sexually, spiritually, emotionally.
Yep. It's a men's show.
Korean men turn me on.
Korean
along
men.
with when my friend Julia speaks Japanese.
Interesting. So
think
any
that's
Korean
all.
guys out there who speak Japanese, you're a winner.
So this hairstyle.
No, it's
works
only
for
your
you?
friend Julia
Yeah.
who speaks Japanese.
What is? Well, I don't know what you're gonna answer to this now. What is your favorite curse word?
Oh gosh.
Fuck.
I don't think she considers that a curse word anymore.
Yeah.
No, I do consider it a curse word. Fuck is definitely my favorite curse word.
Okay.
That's for sure.
What sound do you love?
I love it when people snort when they laugh.
Yeah.
What sound do you
He
hate?
tried to snort.
Slamming doors.
Oh, nice. It's very poetic, right?
Yeah, actually.
What profession, other than what you do, would you like to attempt?
I always wanted to be a veterinarian. But, then I realized that I only really like dogs and that's it.
What profession would you not like to do?
Be a dog veterinarian. Oh, sorry.
I probably wouldn't like to be... Ooh, that's a tough
A
one.
guest on a men's podcast.
Probably.
Right? No, I wouldn't like to be...
Stripper, porn actress.
Oh, yeah, stripper's good. I would never be a stripper.
What? Hey, that's
If-
a legitimate
I was
job.
even thinking to myself, I wouldn't want to be a cleaner, but I don't mind cleaning.
If
so
you could have a lesbian sex scene with Bianca or Julia, who would you choose?
Well,
And
Bianca
why?
and Julia are her co-hosts in her
Girls of
podcast
28
called Girls of
podcast.
28A, by the way.
Yeah.
Because let me clarify why. Because when I guested in their podcast, they asked me who would I rather fuck, Piolo or Sam Milby.
and he chose Piolo.
I chose Piolo. Duh.
Oh, yeah.
He chose Piolo Pascal. Wow.
So who would you choose?
Okay.
I would choose Julia Snagowski.
Okay.
Just because she's
you would,
why?
okay, you would make out with Julia.
I want to know why.
You
No,
want
the full
to?
Monty.
Okay, you guys check out who Julia Sinagowski is.
Julia
So you
Snagowski
know-
is a hot Japanese American. She is on the Girls of 28A with me. She's my co-host. I would want to fuck Julia because I know what she's like in bed.
Wow.
Girls talk.
We'll leave
just
the
as
rest
much
to
as
your
guys do.
imagination.
Yes. Wow.
If heaven exists,
Hiroshima bomb.
what would you like to hear God say to you when you arrive at the pearly white gates?
Trish, you're finally here. You finally made it.
All right.
All right, so
I
those
love
are our
watching you and
questions.
Julia from up here.
Now,
Somebody give her a heart attack so she can come up here to
Okay,
heaven.
now the real question.
now for the girly girl, you guys all have one question each.
Yeah.
Remember, and
I have a-
please
I have a
choose it
question.
properly. Whoever
All right,
has
okay.
one can start.
Okay, from one
Question.
Aussie to another. Who does it better? Aussies or Pinoys?
Oh, Aussies for sure.
Ouch. Steven.
Would you date a guy who is 20 years your senior? 30 years your senior?
Ooh. No, I would not date a man 20 years my senior.
Even if he looks like Mark Nelson?
But he's not
Who
going to
is
look
20
like Mark
years your
Nelson.
senior? Just
That's
kidding.
such a hypothetical. He's never going to look like Mark Nelson.
Mark, sorry. They don't believe in
You're
you.
one of a kind, that's
You're a
why.
unique-
Thank you very much. I love
Okay,
it.
Rovi?
Rovi.
Ooh, okay. This is a good one. One of my favorite films starring Demi Moore because she is an ageless, timeless beauty. Who would you have sex for money, and what is your price?
Wow. Good question.
Thank you, Erwan. for the question. I won't take credit for that. I'm not that smart. Yes, you're on the clock.
Oh, gosh.
This
would
is just
I
the live
have...
internet. Don't worry.
In a way.
It's just going to be out there forever.
Everyone's checking their wallets at home.
Hello, BPI.
Yeah, I need to raise my credit limit.
Hello, BPI. Hold on.
How much do
you're
I
on
have
hold.
in my account right now?
I would have sex with Bruce Willis for free.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Doesn't answer our question.
yeah, I know, because he's my number one. But in saying
Who
that,
is also 20 years older than you.
he is.
Exactly.
But he
you
kind
just
of looks like
contradicted what
you, you
just
know.
said.
So Bruce Willis is Korean?
No.
Yeah, he had eyelid surgery.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, anyway. Go ahead.
No,
Korean,
no.
It's Japanese.
The question is, how much would I have sex? No, I
how much
wouldn't
would you
at
have
all.
sex?
What is
No,
your price?
I don't put a price on sex at all whatsoever.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
Fair enough.
Okay,
But
wait.
let me- with that being said,
no.
everyone is a prostitute in their own way. Some people will do it for for a dinner. Some people will, if you're dating a girl,
Yeah.
in a way, that's why
You're paying.
Yeah, you're paying.
I've actually
Just putting that out
I've
there.
actually heard a girl say that since he's gonna have sex with a guy anyways, might as well make money out of it. Depends. I mean, like when she was dating a sugar daddy.
They're just being economical about
Okay,
it.
but
That's
anyway,
all.
so
Okay.
going back to the topic of
Hold on,
Just
I
because
think
you
dating-
guys have to pay for it now, you have to justify it.
Anyway, going back to the topic of age.
Oh wait, Erwan, what was your question?
No, I got my questions.
Yeah.
They're the
Yes.
only ones
Good.
allowed. I got
Oh,
my 10
see,
questions.
Right.
Bianca and Julia.
He's trying to be the safe guy here, always.
All right,
Just payback.
Steven,
Yes.
bring us up to date. What are we asking Tricia
so
for today?
a while ago, we mentioned the 4 stages in a woman's life. Do you agree with us or disagree with us? So
I agree. I think you're pretty much spot on with that.
yeah.
Quick
By the
recap.
book.
I
By
hear
the
a
book. By
I
the
hear
book.
a but or an accept.
Quick recap
No,
of
I
it.
just
no?
I just think it's very different for men than it is for women. That's
Yeah.
all.
Agree.
Yes.
I think it's
Are you, is
completely
it the
different.
ages that's different, or is it the stages?
We'll go through them again for me. There's
Okay, so
the enlightenment.
18 to 23, age of innocence. They don't know what they want. 23 to 26, age of bewilderment. They want to try everything they can, like rabbits. 26 to 30, age of enlightenment. All of a sudden, they think there's life in this world. And age of 30 onwards.
Oh, this is the one that I disagree with.
Okay, go ahead.
I disagree with what? Give me your age of 30 onwards.
Age of 30 onwards is age of reality.
Or desperation.
Well, desperation
Okay,
for
so-
desperation for some women,
Yeah.
not for all. For some women, it's reality. Like they finally realize they have to, live the real life. Yeah.
That's the one that I disagree with. Only
Okay.
because you did kind of just save yourself, though. It's not always the case
Yeah.
with 30-plus-year-olds. I know a lot of 30-plus-year-olds who are not desperate. They're just very career-driven. They're just
Yeah.
very into other things. Not everybody wants to get married and have a white picket fence and have 2.5 children and a car and all that
Minivan.
kind of stuff. Yeah,
Would
so
you-
a lot of people, like those women, for example, probably have stopped at the years of bewildered. Bewildered?
Bewilderment.
Bewilderment.
Yeah. So what would you recommend for guys to date? Like what's the best age for men to date? Like if,
What's the best age for?
What?
I mean what age what among
girl?
the 4 stages would you recommend guys to date?
What do you
Like
mean?
seriously,
Da-
like take seriously. Like if a guy wanted to date a girl seriously.
oh, if I was to
if you were a
turn,
guy, which would you date?
What stage would you
What
date?
stage would
or
you-
would you actively search for?
do you know what? I wouldn't actively search for any age bracket. It's
Mm-hmm.
all, for me, it all comes down to the fact of if you get along with them and the chemistry is there, well, then it's there. So the age-old question of age, I personally think is irrelevant if you both start off on that same mental platform and
Mm.
that same physical platform of being equal.
So you need to be
Oh,
looking
getting
for
along.
you need to be looking for the same thing. That's what
You
you're
need to
saying.
be looking for the same
Okay,
thing.
so what stage do you think you're at now? Not revealing your age, but just which mental bracket are you in at the moment out of those choices?
Do you know what? I am on the age bracket of the bewildered beast
I knew
in
it.
the
I
world
knew
running
it.
around.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking for someone.
But I'm coming to the later part of that.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
for sure.
So you were saying that you would be attracted to a guy that is in that same stage of bewilderment.
Yes.
But also.
But not necessarily the
discovering
same
himself.
age as
I'm
me.
sorry. I might have to disagree, but not disagree. Sorry.
Disagreeing with what stage I think
No,
I'm
I
at
mean
in my life.
I'm saying
You
like
ass-
shouldn't a
Korean
girl
asshole.
shouldn't a girl at the age of bewilderment be trying to hook up with a guy at the age of like reality or like trying to somebody who's more advanced so that they're not both lost.
Well, in your case, older guys or younger guys, what's your experience? That's I think what he's
Yeah,
getting at.
that's that exactly.
Basically, okay. So younger guys. I always end up with younger guys. My last couple of boyfriends have been younger. But my long-term relationships have been older. But guys the same age as me, oh my gosh, just I won't even go there.
So you go for younger guys, in short.
Well, not by choice, just by
It just happens that way.
it just happened.
So what?
Thank you.
Sorry.
What's been your experience?
I don't think it goes the
Because
other
you
way
know why?
around, Mark.
My ex-boyfriend is 7 years my younger.
Wow.
Stop acting like it's shocking to you.
It's not
You guys do the
shocking.
exact same thing.
I
See,
know.
at least Wilson's keeping his mouth shut.
It's not
don't wanna
shocking.
be a
He's 7
hypocrite.
years my younger, and we get along really well. And it wasn't a matter of it not working out because it didn't work out. It didn't work out because of the distance. We're living in different countries.
Okay.
Well, no, I have a few female friends that are
You
now
do?
married to their their boyfriends, and there's at least a 6-year age gap. the women being older, and they're very, very happy.
Question: if you're dating somebody younger, and me and Erwan have had this experience dating somebody older, is there a problem like when girls eventually reach that age where they wanna start a family and everything, and the guy's like so much younger than you?
Yes.
Okay.
Always comes a problem there.
So
Because-
it's really it's a real problem.
Yeah, it's a real problem. I have a girlfriend. I remember saying to her, she met a guy who was 21 and she was, I think, 31 or 32 or something like that.
That's pretty big.
And so it was a decade in between them, right? So what happened was they dated. He was like, no, I really want to be with you and everything, and I'll make it work and etc. Because of course she was worried about the age difference.
Okay.
So then they were fine for about 3.5 years until he hit his 23, 24. So when it comes to the human brain, our prefrontal cortex is where we
Boom.
is
Cortex.
where we
That was the word. Day of
it-
the word. $10.
for your personality and where you develop.
Yeah.
And this is science. So you develop all the way up until the age of 25. So from the age of him being 21 up until the age of him being 24, it was like he was a completely different person. He was
Correct.
trying to still hold on to that
Okay.
person because he really wanted to be with
Yeah.
her. But it was in the reality of the world, it just didn't work.
Different phase of life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
completely
wait,
different phase of life.
So wait, so by
On the same track, but just at different
Wait.
stages in it.
But by saying that, isn't she? I mean, isn't she actually saying that age really matters? Because I mean,
yeah.
scientifically, there's
Because you know
a-
why? She's 34
Yeah.
now and single, and he's 26, and I think he's like traveling around the world and being a man whore. So, and I
Which
hate
is
to
very
say-
important.
Which I hate to say to her
It's an
all the
important
time.
part of
We
the man's
kind of
life.
told
It
you
is.
so. But that's
Yeah.
different. It's different from women older dating younger men as it is older men dating younger women. Completely different. The
Okay.
game is totally different.
Well, I think older men should really date younger women because
I agree.
you need men to really exhaust or consume all their energies.
Basically, they need to sow their wild oats. That's what
Yeah,
we're trying to say.
exactly.
It really depends, because in my case, I'm younger by 2 years, but then maybe because I
already
was
sown all your
maybe
wild
because I was a stud at such a young age, so I was able to develop faster than most men.
Maybe
you
your
know, so,
cortex,
Yes.
like
your
my cortex
frontal
was
lobar
fully developed at
cortex
16.
is not yet
It
developed.
must have been all the wine I drank when I was younger. Like, one of those.
Your
things.
medulla
No,
but
you
like,
applied to all the other
all that bullshit
kindergarten
just to say
students.
that in my case, like we're both at basically we've arrived at the same stage. It's a very
Yes.
different.
See, that's where it's normal.
Yeah.
That's where it's fine. It doesn't. That's where age is completely irrelevant. And 2-year age gap is nothing. Doesn't. That's.
it's not much. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, men generally, we do mature a little bit slower. And as Stephen pointed out, there's certain things that a lot of guys have to get out of their system before they can get into a committed relationship.
Yeah.
And some guys reach that earlier and others reach it later than others.
I'm gonna bring out another point and let me know if you disagree or agree. For women, it's about the right guy. For men, it's about the right time.
Absolutely agree with the second part where timing is all about. What it's all about.
For girls, whatever age
Yeah.
or whoever it is,
Oh, yeah.
if it's the right guy, she'll be like,
Right.
oh, he's the right
Yeah.
guy.
I don't know.
Right.
No. I think nowadays girls need to go through that whore phase, like just like men have to go through
Oh,
that
all
whore phase as
girls
well.
need to go through it.
Exactly.
So all women have to go through the whore phase.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't get too excited. Settle down, Stephen.
But
Women,
you know
let
what?
us
But there
know
are
when you're going through the
there
whore
are
phase.
different levels of it. There are different levels
There's,
of the whore phase.
making out
Some
with a couple
girl,
of guys,
exactly.
or,
Yeah.
or going out on dates with,
Exactly.
like dating 3 guys at
Right.
the same time.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily mean that they're.
I know, of course not.
that-
But I just mean
yeah.
like
But yes.
Going
exploring
out
that.
and exploring the world,
Yeah,
exactly.
seeing what's
But-
out
Okay.
there.
On what Stephen was saying about the guy versus, the timing versus the actual person. I think for the guy, it has to be a combination of both. It has to be the right girl at the right time. For the girl, it just has to be
The right guy.
the right guy, and she can get something out of her system. but
Because
then-
because girls are a little bit more accommodating than the men.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's why.
One last question for you, Tricia.
Yes.
What would your advice be to guys who want to date women older?
Do you know
Because you're
what?
dating somebody younger, right?
No, I'm single.
I mean, you were dating
You
somebody
were, your
younger.
past
Yeah,
relationship.
exactly.
Yes, in my past relationship, I was dating somebody younger. Do you know what? I'd basically just say to Nothing really. There's no trick to it. Either you're ready there and you're ready for it, or you're not. Because if you go in saying, okay, well, I need to make sure that I'm dating this older woman and I need to make sure that I'm this and this and this, well, an act can only go on for so long.
Okay.
Eventually they're going to wake up one day and go, oh, fuck. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah. Swear. Fuck yeah, you're allowed to swear. You can swear the fuck you want.
And yeah, so be yourself. If you end up dating an older woman, it's not because you are out there searching for an older woman. It's just because it happens. Not saying that it won't happen if you are searching for her. I'm just saying that it probably won't work out if you're forcing it.
Don't try to act like an older guy because you're dating an older girl.
Okay, so ready or not, there it comes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of ready or not, here comes our commercial break.
And
you like that segue?
Yeah, that was Tricia Centenera once again.
Yes, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll have more when we get back.
Be right back.
Yep. Dun dun dun.
And we're back.
Oh,
all right. Well, we had the
Smooth.
beautiful Tricia Centenera who shared a lot of really good insights with us about age, love, and all that jazz.
I know we've all learned so much.
Yeah.
We've all matured.
Yeah. Now I understand. The dynamics that go between like younger and older women.
So
now because of that, we are gonna do our top five for the day.
So something that Steven's going to include in his up and coming book that we can't wait for.
Yes.
Can't wait to read.
So we are doing
With crayons.
So we're going to start with 5 signs she's older than you. I think it's very important when you're out in a club and everything, and if you're talking to a girl, you don't want to ask her age.
Of course.
How do you know without really doing or saying anything? I think one way, for me personally, first sign that she's older than you is if you're making plans and she calls you. I think instead of texting, she calls. That means she's older than you.
Yes, because not so.
What?
Yeah.
That's rubbish.
Okay, next
what if
person.
she just doesn't have load?
No.
No. Just because
It's a different school altogether.
Okay,
mentally.
put it this way: does your mother call or text?
She calls.
My mom texts all the
Really?
time. Yeah, texts and likes my Facebook. I told you that. Women now are
The
like
only
more...
person who likes his Facebook. Wow, that's a real.
But yeah, I think if she
Asian
calls, she's
mothers
older
do
than you. Mark?
Yep. Me, being probably one of the more elderly gentlemen at this particular discussion.
Very eloquently
very
put.
honest.
I'll own up to that. I think if she pulls out her senior citizens card when we go out to dinner,
You're just protecting yourself there.
that's a pretty decent sign.
I would say it's a sign that she's older than you if she has a lot of reference to That's Entertainment. And specifically, she knows all the editions, like from Monday to Saturday edition.
See, I don't even know what that is. So I must be too young.
Yeah. Yeah.
And why are you all laughing then?
I don't know.
She's cracking up over there. That's
Well, basically, if she has a lot of reference to the 80s or the 90s.
okay.
Yeah, she talks about, I remember like Aretha Franklin. Anyway.
Aretha Franklin. Wow, bro.
You went
are
way
pulling
back.
that out of your booty. Wait,
All right.
time out. Are we going to let Mark slide on that one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know, it was a cop-out.
All right.
Better have a really good one for the next one.
5 signs that she's older than you. Well, let me tell you an anecdote, all right? So I took a girl out to watch a movie with me, and after
She
we
said, "Oh
finished
my God, it's
watching
in
it,
color."
she's like, "Oh, where are the 3D glasses that come with this?" Oh, shit. No, and then afterwards, it was Tron. So then after we watched Tron, I go, "Man, that movie is so different from the original. Wow, I remember watching the original, blah, blah, blah." She's like, "Original? Tron? Really?" You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're talking about
So I've alienated
younger.
a
Younger.
Yeah, exactly. It's just an anecdote.
A sign how she knows you're older.
Hang
Basically.
on, how old are
5
you?
signs you're older than her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that. It was just
All
an
right.
I actually had to
anecdote
take
about
I had to make my girlfriend watch the original Karate Kid before we watched the new Karate
That
Kid.
is,
Yeah, exactly.
See, no.
There's a new
Or-
Karate Kid. Okay, anyway, Trisha.
Or A-Team, right? I took another A-Team. Like, who's A-Team? Okay,
Okay.
forget it.
All right,
Anyway.
Trisha.
Wow.
Some of these shows are flying over my head.
Tricia.
I would say that you would be able to tell if a girl was older if it gets to that stage in the night and she wants to go home because her feet hurt. Because you know why?
See,
The
good thing you have
younger
female
girls,
perspective.
the younger girls, they don't feel their feet.
They
They're
take
that
cocaine.
drunk.
Because all the blow is just helping them. Blood circulation. I stepped on a fucking nail, but I don't care. I did a line. I'm good. I'm good. I'm so sorry. Is my mic on? Sorry.
Keep going. Sorry.
Continue, please, babe. Please. Sorry.
That's
sorry.
it. That's it, basically.
Yeah, I
All
agree.
right.
So what she's saying is basically, if you want to look for younger girls, look for them barefoot bitches at the parties.
Or for the girls, or if she has comfortable shoes on.
Or
If she has comfortable
yeah.
shoes,
Then she's older.
well, then she's definitely
Yeah,
older.
or-
You want to go for the girl with the
or-
full-on stilettos.
Spot the varicose veins. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
but it's kind of hard in the dark, so you know.
Then
Alright.
you could use
UV
cellulite.
light,
You can
UV light,
we
yeah.
don't want to be mean. Okay.
Or she tells you to tuck your shirt
All right,
in.
Yeah.
So now,
Okay, all right.
now that your spidey sense have failed you, you can't tell still how old she is.
Correct.
What are very subtle ways you can find out that she's older than you? For me,
Like asking
Find
her
out her age.
I find out. Yeah, find out her age.
Okay.
Mine personally is.
Okay.
I'll start by talking about high school. How high school was great. You remember those times when you used to do that? And blah, blah, blah.
Right.
By the way, what batch were you in? And then she'll be like, "Oh, I graduated 2004." And if it's high school, people won't really think back. Oh, he's trying to calculate my. If it's college, it's a little testy.
Wait,
high
there's a
school-
loophole in that theory of yours,
Yeah.
though. What
If
if
she's
she?
dumb?
What if she grew up in another country to you?
Well, then it's give or take 1 or 2 years.
Yeah. Give or take 1 or 2
Okay.
years. Very good.
I would.
Thank you very much.
I would go on and check her Friendster account.
Friendster? Wow, you are old.
On your Pentium 2?
Because that's a surefire way to find out if she's older than you, if she still has a Friendster account. One.
Well, yeah.
But no one has a Friendster account anymore. They
Okay,
closed
fine.
Friendster.
MySpace at least. Come
Yeah.
on. At least get 7.
No, we'll come back to you. Okay,
Yeah.
next.
All right.
No more
mine is
cop-outs.
actually mine is actually quite similar to yours. It's
No
usually
cop-outs.
asking, "Oh, so what did you study at what did you study at school? Like what course did you take? Which school did you go to? Oh, do you know so and so?" I mean, here in the Philippines, we've all got friends that went to different schools, and if they do know that person, then you've got a general age bracket.
So you build her social environment.
Yes.
And then
Okay.
you can basically tell.
And you also find out who your mutual friends are.
It's very scientific,
because
Mark.
Whilst in the Philippines, everyone associates with all ages, but a lot of the time you've got batchmates that you
Groups
are your
within the
barkada.
groups.
Yeah.
Okay.
Within like a 4 or 5 year age gap.
Okay.
Interesting.
I have one.
Go.
Can I go back?
Go,
Yes.
Mr. Coop.
Okay.
Go. Redeem
I
yourself.
would ask who her tita is, and if I know her tita,
And you ask.
I know her age.
Only in the Philippines.
That-
Only in the Philippines that would work.
no.
I'm calling bullshit on that.
What?
How do you find out a woman's age by knowing who her tita is?
The tita's lying to you anyway.
Yeah.
Like I call you guys Tito.
Very good.
And like,
Yeah. Oh,
What do you think she learned?
doesn't give me anything.
Let me get back to you guys again.
Yeah.
all right.
Think
Sorry.
again.
That's strike two.
Busted.
All right. While Steven's trying to think of a surefire way, let me explain this one. I've never done this before, but this is a much more dastardly way of doing it, but a more precise way of finding out. Okay, so usually when we're on purse duty sometimes, right, the girl goes to the bathroom. Yes.
What?
I'm just saying
That is a
you
big
could.
no-go zone right there.
But I'm just saying, I've never done this, and I
Okay,
don't
good.
condone this, but we're asking the question, 5 ways to find out her age. You want to find out her age? You look through her purse, you grab her ID, boom. That's precise.
We're in
There
the
you go.
Philippines, buddy. Fake ID.
There are so many.
Nobody even needs
there-
ID in the Philippines, though.
Oh, well, they do when they need to travel overseas.
Yes, you could ask her to come
Okay.
away on a trip with you and say, "Babe, let me book the tickets. Give
But
me your
I need your
details."
passport details. Very good.
Because
Ah.
But then you're telling if she's a crazy chick and you're like basically promising her a travel out of
True.
town. Like it's
And what
True.
if she's 16? You're traveling to another country with
Okay.
a 16-year-old?
or you
Oh, wait, that's
could,
a good
or
one.
what you could do is
You keep bringing up that number.
Sorry.
All right, go.
We're going to Scotland, baby!
Trisha, are you done?
Do you have a good one finally?
No, no.
Okay.
Wait, no. Did you just get a text?
I have one.
pick me, pick me.
Come from your writers.
That's terrible.
No. I would ask her what she thinks of Justin Bieber.
Baby, baby, baby.
Oh. If she
Get her to
says-
sing your song.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
Depending
she,
on her reaction,
Yeah.
like, oh, he's badooey, or oh, he's
Yeah.
awesome, or
Mind you,
oh,
I know some girls in their 30s who love Justin Bieber.
damn it, Mark.
Sorry. I'm going to fuck you,
You
over here.
always are the
You
voice
come
of
up with a
reason.
real reason.
You know what,
Three,
guys?
dude.
It's as easy as this. You ask her.
Okay, no. Okay, before you even say what you're about to say, we're in a club, we're having a great time, blah, 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 and I ask you point blank, how old are you? Would you get pissed or?
No, I wouldn't. But I'm not from here. Where I come from, it's
It's okay.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
still polite to ask how
Right.
old you are. But you do it in a cute way. You say, so, how young are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are from Australia and in America, it's okay to say your age. In fact, like the
No.
Hollywood stars are proud of their age. You know,
Yeah.
Brad Pitt is 45 and Clooney is 50. They're emblazing it. They're showing off their age. So here in Asia, Philippines specifically, it's not like that. You know, it's kind of a taboo topic. But anyway,
It is a very taboo topic.
and it's unfortunate.
Do you know what? I would tell you how old I am, for sure.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
a hesitation in the world. If I liked you, though, if I didn't like you and I thought you were a bit of a dick, I'd give you the runaround for sure.
If you had
Well,
a
what'd you
date-
say? I'm fucking 60.
Yeah.
I'm 60, all right? It's
Okay, wait.
Yes,
Bef-
Stephen
before
Cook.
you speak,
Okay.
there's a new rule in the podcast. If you mess up 3 times in the top 10, the next one you have a dare.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
So, if this one is terrible, you're dressing up as a girl on the next podcast during the whole show.
Yes.
Yes.
Who died and made the
had-
president?
All right. Snap election.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. And the top one answer
You had the
of
fucking
the 5 ways
internet.
to find out
Drum
your
roll,
age
drum
is-
roll,
There you
drum
go.
roll.
is do something that will require her to pull out her ID. Whether it's
Impossible.
to buy a drink or intentionally get pulled over by a cop.
That's a,
To get her
that's
ID
a
out.
far-fetched
That's
idea.
elaborate.
I vote dress. I
You
vote
vote
dress.
dress. I vote fuck a peacock.
Can I just show everyone that this site that was on Stephen's iPad, thread, how to find out a girl's age without being rude. Original, bro.
One search.
Well, now basically now we all know because Steven owns clubs. So basically, if you go with him into a club and the bouncer stops you, ma'am, can I have your ID, please? You know exactly what he's doing.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Say shit.
I'll be
Steven
right there.
out.
I'll be right there at the door asking you if you're of legal age. Anyway, so
Tricia.
Yes.
Trisha, thank you
you-
very much for sharing with us your ideas.
Everyone yet.
I know. I was gonna say, Tricia. Would
We
you
were
like
trying to buy
You were
you
too
time,
busy.
Steven.
Stephen, you were too busy on Google.
Steven, you had the power and the vastness of the internet, and that's all you could
Get
come
your
up
head
with.
back in there.
Wear the scarf. Wear the scarf.
Put it on your mouth.
Wear the scarf.
So,
In your mouth.
I was so defocused, checking out my answer online. Anyway, go.
Okay, Tricia. What is
Tricia.
your
There's
answer?
so many little sneaky ways that you can find out. You can ask her, something simple as, when were your parents born? And then ask her maybe an hour or so later, or a few drinks later, in how many years, how many years older are your parents than you? Am I making sense? You guys following?
Yeah.
You can do that with brothers.
Methodical.
Oh, yeah,
You
you-
can do it with brothers and sisters. You kind of trip them up. It's not in a.
So bring-
You
It's
just
a lot
trip
of,
them
it's
up.
a lot of adding and subtracting.
Right.
It's a lot of
Well,
mental
not really. You get a bit
arithmetic.
of a gist. If she's lying by 10 years, because there are some girls out there
Yeah.
who are saying that they are, 25 and they're like 35, but you can't tell the difference because when you're in a club, you're never going to be able to tell.
Yeah, lots of makeup.
I'm sorry, guys.
Not
I-
saying that I'm
wrong.
35. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I have
No,
the
no.
perfect answer.
Oh God.
Find out her Chinese zodiac sign.
That's a really good one as well.
Boom.
Find
Thank you
out
very much.
Exactly.
That
if you
is
say I'm
episode
a
of
pig
age.
or a
That's
snake
actually pretty
or
good.
a
That's
yeah.
not bad.
But
Yeah.
you have to have a chart.
I've used that actually.
You have to have a pocket chart.
It's-
That's actually.
that actually
So
is,
you have-
is pretty safe proof
I
because
thought
if
you
she's
guys
not going to tell you.
memorized that in Korean grade school.
No. I took up Spanish. Anyway, so
her
that works for you?
So next week on the podcast with 3 hosts only, Erwan, Mark, and myself,
That was actually pretty good. No, okay, no dress.
And our new host, Stephanie.
All right. Well, thank you very much once again for joining us, Trisha. I
Thank
mean, this
you.
time it's for real. Thank you for sharing with us.
You
your
guys are
ideas.
pretty much on point though with all your topics and all your
Oh.
yeah. Good job.
It's called cumulative experience. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coming from the youngster.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we have 200 years of experience writing.
well, we're
Of course.
You're actually not far. It's not far.
Well, don't forget to add us up on Twitter.
Yeah.
We now have a Twitter account. It's Cave Podcast @Cave Podcast, and our email is
cavepodcast@gmail.com.
yes.
And then, Trisha, maybe you want to
plug
promote
your
something?
Let
who
me
you're
do a
representing.
plug. Okay, so
Do it.
I am one of the girls of
To the camera.
28A. You
Beautiful
can
eyes.
tweet us on @thegirls of 28A, or you can follow us on Facebook. You can like us on Facebook, the Girls of
Stalk their
28A.
photos.
Also, as well, my email.
My
My
phone number
Twitter.
is
My address
917.
Bruce Willis in my ass @gmail. That's my fucking email.
Our against the wall. No.
Hold on, you already have that email.
My Twitter and my Instagram is at Tricia Centenera. That's CENTENERA.
Yeah.
And then all our personal Twitter accounts, you can follow me at Air1J Yusuf or thefatkidinside.com.
You don't need any more followers, dude.
All right, now, Revilson_F. I tweet back. I swear to God, I'll follow you.
And he will like
just
your
kidding.
Facebook pictures.
That's
We all
right.
know this.
And your Friendster account, bro?
I'm at Stephen Koo, but it's still on private, but I'll add you.
If you're a girl and a C cup.
Yeah.
Show me your ID, though.
Yeah. He'll introduce you to the DJ. Mine is at Quick Off the Mark. That's Mark with a C.
So,
And
yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. Thank you very much for joining us on
The
Cave.
bye.
Please destroy the internet, please.
Bomb the